everybody, so I hope you are doing good. So today's video is about one of the most used verbs in German language, concerning here the verb sprechen, as you can see here in the whiteboard, in the sense that we'll try to clarify or to illustrate the use of this verb with different prefixes. Let's get started. Said before that the verb sprechen is regarded as one of the most known and used verbs in German language, and before we can continue talking about the verb sprechen, as you can see here in the whiteboard, so we have to mention that we have different types or kinds of verbs in German language concerning separable verbs, unseparable verbs, reflexive verbs, and so on and so on. So in this short video, so we'll try here just to focus on six verbs or six uses of the verb sprechen with different prefixes, as you can see here. So we have different prefixes, as I have mentioned before. So for example, here just for prefixes, and we have grund form or grund verb of the verb sprechen, as you can see here in the whiteboard. So the next step is that we will try here to explain or to give some example about these different six verbs that of the verb sprechen that are used with the prefix, with different prefixes. Give some examples, of course, with some more explanations. So in the sense that we give some examples in some few sentences in order to understand the use of the verb sprechen with these different prefixes. And as I have said before, we have many verbs that can be, or many prefixes that can be used with the verb sprechen, but we focus in this short video that will take off 5 or 10 minutes just to six prefixes. And now we'll move to the second part of this short video in order to provide more explanations and examples, as you can see here in the whiteboard. So, as I have said before, so this is the second part of the short video, so we'll provide some explanations and examples in order to understand it better than before. So, we will start first of all with three verbs, then we move in the next part to explain more verbs. We start with versprechen, aussprechen, and misprechen. The first verb, versprechen, means to promise something, someone, with the sense that if you, for example, promise someone to give him something or something like that, so you can use this verb versprechen. For example, as we can see here in this example, ich verspreche dir, dass ich morgen komme. Ich verspreche dir, dass ich morgen komme. Notice we have here the so-called Nebensatz, a subordinate clause. And ich verspreche dir, dass ich morgen komme. I promise you that I will come tomorrow. And the second one is aussprechen. Aussprechen means to pronounce a word or letter on or whatever. So for example, as you can see here in the following example, ich kann nicht dieses Wort richtig aussprechen. With the sense we can translate it as I cannot translate this word correctly. And notice here that we have two prefixes. This is the prefix, this is the grund form or Grundverb sprechen. The third one is mitsprechen, which means to talk with. To talk with heißt, if you are in a meeting or if you are within a conversation, you can talk with, du kannst mitsprechen. It means you can talk with, for example, as it is provided in the following example. Warte, ich spreche mit. Wait, please. I will talk with. Okay, let's move to the next part or to the next three sentences. And the first example is besprechen. Besprechen means to discuss something. If you want, for example, to discuss something, you can say, ich werde es morgen besprechen. I will discuss it tomorrow or some and so on. So for example, I provide here just one example. Ich werde es mit meinem Boss besprechen. I will talk about it or I will discuss it with my boss tomorrow or so on and so on. And the fifth one is absprechen. Absprechen means to talk about something. For example, das Thema spreche ich morgen ab. The subject or the topic, I will talk about it tomorrow, for example. And the last one is nachsprechen, which means to talk after or to speak after. For example, ich werde es nachsprechen, which means that I will pronounce it after you. For example, if you pronounce a word, I can say ich spreche das nach. Okay? I hope you have enjoyed this video and see you in the next video. Thank you.